Yeah. What up, world? What up, world? How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing?
What's good?
It is the LSP Man Lightning Season Podcast. We are back with another one. How's it going, guys? How's it going, guys? You know what I'm saying?
Mic.
Yeah, that's the problem. I feel weird with a with a mic in my face.
Just put it to the side. Pause. You know what I'm saying? Just put it to the
Make
side.
sure you. I can't even say it. Can't even
Pause.
say it.
Don't do it.
I'm not even gonna attempt. Like,
You gotta laugh at yourself, dog. You know it's crazy. Don't even do it to yourself.
I ain't gonna do it, man. You feel me, man?
That's a fact. That's a fact. That's how's y'all week been, man? How's y'all week been?
Man, it's been good, all things considered.
No doubt.
It's been all right. You know, same old.
Oh, no doubt.
Can't really complain.
I got a new additive to the car. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Nice little fender bender. Pause. Earlier this morning.
What they do?
You know what I'm saying? But it happens. We out there in these streets. And then,
Yeah, man. But what's
Spider.
a lot kind of has been going on, I guess, since the last pod. Basketball started.
World Series is going on.
World Series is going on. What else? Did anything like important? Like some other shit happen.
Niggas is risking 26 mil for
What they do?
26,000.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah.
The feds did a sweep. The feds did a sweep.
The big gambling probe.
The hurricane that hit Jamaica.
Hurricane just cleared Jamaica. Jamaica's a pancake right now. Jamaica's done for.
Oh no, hell no.
Hopefully everybody who have people in Jamaica, hopefully they're safe, because 75% of the country, don't have power. A lot of cities got wiped off the map.
Yeah, no, a lot of islands don't have like the real infrastructure for that type of storm, and the roadways. I mean, Jamaica does have some solid roadways, but then there's the ones right by the mountains that there's not too much you can do. So there's things that could just a lot of water run off if it rains a lot.
There's
So
that people that didn't really take that shit serious. Niggas don't really. Hurricane.
It's hard to take it. Like, I'm not saying you don't take it serious or anything, but it's hard for them to take it serious if they've lived there for 30, 40, 50 years.
It's not even that they don't take it serious. It's like when we be having hurricane parties down here. The hurricanes be coming straight for us, and niggas have hurricane parties. It's like it's a part of fucking
just the landscape.
Like May to November, whenever it is, dog. It's hurricane season. Like that shit's gonna happen.
Yeah, it's just and with the hurricanes, at least I'll say this: with hurricanes, you do have a fair amount of time to kind of clear out if you need to go. Like,
there's not too many places for Jamaicans to go. The island's only but so big.
No, you have to literally.
And the whole island got hit. Like, it's not even like a part of the island.
What was the category?
5. 185 mile an hour winds.
Ooh. Yeah, they can't. They definitely can't.
20 foot flood surges.
Think about the people that live in the zinc fence.
Yeah, that's just tearing. Like
people that live in the gully and all of them places, dog. That's like low. It's a wrap.
What I mean. Like,
bro,
the water's running down there.
Second story roofs were covered with water, bro.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man.
No, it's crazy. No, it's just flooded. It's shit crazy, man.
No, but that's what I mean by everything that's going on. Like, it's hard. It's hard to like. It's really hard just to even. You live in the valley, bro. Like, you live in valley areas where it just dips down. And
this is what happens. This is what happens when we don't pod for a while. Like, a bunch of shit happened, bro. I just can't remember what in between from our last pod to now. Like, Drake's case got dismissed. Like, shit like that. A bunch of shit happened.
He's on part 2 of his interview.
I don't talk facts.
you want to talk about?
Nothing. Just the fact. I think it got this. Like, nigga, if I don't talk about certain information,
Mhm.
I don't hold that information in my memory too long because a lot of the information is like nigga information.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? It's
Nigga
like
news.
it's like shit the niggas that's in the ether. That's in like the culture that people want to talk about certain topics, but like other
Come
than
on
that,
down for the nigga news now.
like when it comes to like shit about Cardi, like certain shit about the industry, certain entertainment news, I don't fucking.
Oh yeah, the Illinois cop found guilty of murder shooting Sonia Masaya.
Who? The girl.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
you found guilty.
So how long that?
Which was that?
The one when he ran in the house and shot the lady,
You can say her name again?
Sonia Messiah.
Yeah, I remember.
The crazy girl that
They
was trying to
said-
stab the
They were
nigga.
trying to say she was crazy.
They was trying to say she wasn't crazy. He was trying to pin that on her.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
He wasn't crazy. Remember, he broke into her house. He was like, "Put it down, put it
It
down."
was. She had a hot pot.
a
basically.
pot of
Yeah,
hot water.
yeah.
She was like, "Devil, I rebuke you," type shit.
Yeah, but she didn't throw the shit. He tried to make it look like.
She was trying to throw it.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he
okay.
shot
I think their real story was, oh yeah, let me just put this pot over. Da 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 da. He's like, hey, put this shit down. You know, basically wanted to get one.
Remember, he was the one that he was. This is not his first time.
Oh, it's not the girl with the knife. That's yeah. He did that shit. I'm getting the two confused. Remember the one where the cop went to go investigate something and it was like the girl basketball player and she attacked him with the knife? That's the one I'm thinking about.
Didn't hear about that one. Definitely not a WNBA player.
College.
College? Oh shit. Yeah, so I mean, niggas get pulled over every day, B. It happened to Bud Crawford. You know what I mean? It's gotta be prepared for that. Have your lawyers ready, have your recordings ready. And take it there, you know what I mean? But no, there is a bunch of things going on. We could actually we can go and talk about the Drake thing, honestly.
And then
I'm not saying we gotta talk about it. It
No,
was just
it makes sense.
things that happened.
We've had
we
big
can
because we've had big successes
because
on
Drake has officially filed his appeal in his case versus UMG. The Second Circuit Court will decide what would happen with the case now. So
I ain't gonna lie, but appeals are low percentage shots. That's the
I
one
mean,
thing.
it depends on where he's trying to take it.
Pause. But
Oh yeah, that one's nasty.
yeah.
Oh my god. That was disgusting. I apologize.
So much facts, people don't like it.
I apologize for that one, though. Whoa.
Yeah, I even gotta use my voice. Yo, my nigga, pause. Gotta use the original recording. Yeah, that's just crazy though, man. How's everybody doing out there, man, in the chat world, man? We back on LSP, man. Lately Season Podcast. This is your host, Clark. We got Mark in the building, and we also got Richie on the side, man. Yeah, dog. So yeah, there's been a lot of shit we've been missing out on, though, for real. Like
If he plans to like try to get this to the Supreme Court, he needs all the courts to
no, all right.
that's how it works.
Well, all right,
You can only get to the Supreme Court on appeal,
Yeah, no, but
which is crazy.
for some
like,
reason, I looked up appeals the other day. I think like the percentage is damn near like bedtime. But like the Fed, your chances of beating the feds is like what 0.005 or 0.5 or whatever it is
yeah, but you got to have a lot of money to fight it.
to fight the feds. So it's the
So,
same. It's kind of
It's
like
one of those things where because he has the money, I think his chances are a little bit higher than the average.
Of course. I'm just throwing the average out there for people to understand that when people go to appeals, it's a very low percentage. Like it's a half court, full court shot that you're shooting. For basketball terms, to people that don't know. So I don't know, man. A lot of people still feel like he was suing over for that. What was it? The record not like us, but either
What I think essentially is going on. Listen,
uh-huh.
if we're gonna take this nigga Drake at face value, right? He settled with iHeart. He already settled with iHeart and Spotify over this,
yeah.
right? So like, we can already say whatever they were doing, they did,
That part.
right? Like if you're gonna settle with me, we're gonna assume that whatever I said you were doing, you did to some extent, right? That's like normal every day when it comes to settling with somebody, right?
Yeah, of course, of course.
It's either it doesn't make any sense for you to keep litigating this thing, which on Spotify and iHeart's case, it does make sense for them to keep litigating this thing. You get what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, because they don't want to be seen as doing underhanded things, because if they do get seen as doing underhanded things, what's going to happen?
Oh yeah.
The feds pick up a case against you.
No, classic washing their hands of it too.
Yeah,
You know,
the feds will pick up a case again,
Yeah.
which is what's happening.
And I think overall, I also think the judicial system overall doesn't want to play into that box game right now, because I mean, if they want
It's
it,
fraud. It's
No,
literally it's
it is,
fraud,
but-
and it's washing money. It's literally
but how many cases is that going to open from? Like we're talking about floodgates.
we're talking about Pandora's box. Yeah, of
Yeah, yeah,
course.
I don't think no judge wants to set that precedent.
So what if, right? I kind of was making this.
You know what I
I kind of was making this. This thing. I remember I made this. This pic. I had this kind of thought, like, what if men were here specifically to oppress women? Remember I said that, right? So I actually saw a fucking video about that shit, right?
Red pill, blue pill.
Right.
Stay tuned.
It's a long. I'm taking the scenic route to explain my Drake point, right? So there's this video. It's pretty much about the history of civilizations throughout the world, and it's like,
What up, Barry? I see you out there.
and it's like, when it comes to civilizations, right? You know, when a civilization throughout history is gonna crumble,
Yeah.
is when women get a certain amount of rights.
Mm.
And once women get a certain amount of rights, it crumbles. Right? So he brought up the Roman Empire. He brought up all these civilizations. At one point, the Arabian Empire was huge, right? It was the biggest, you know what happened? Women started getting rights. Literally, the same women that's all dressed up in the hijabs and they can't wear clothes and they got to wear them long black things on the beach.
Yeah.
Them niggas had rights at one point. They were lawyers in the Arabian court and stuff like that. They had, and the civilization went to shit. Literally, that's what happened, right? And like, same thing with the Roman Empire. It was like, yeah, Rome runs the world. Like, the biggest thing about the Roman Empire is that if you ask historians, they'll say like, yeah, Rome ran the world, but women controlled Rome.
Who runs the world?
Right.
Rome.
Same thing.
Who runs the world?
Right.
Rome.
What happened? Trojan horse. What was it over? It was over a gal, right? Same thing. So it's like when civilization crumbles,
We all
that's when
know the world wars go over. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact.
So I say that to say, like, in a long way around it, like, Drake maybe set a couple of things in motion so that this big thing
It could.
would happen.
It
Right.
could happen.
So like, if the big thing is the payola, right? And here's the crazy part. Like, this is the part that you have to like look at numbers to understand this.
Mhm.
Right? People will say Drake does all of this crazy playlist, spends all this money on playlists and this, that, and the third. Drake does not spend a single cent on fucking marketing and promotion.
Yeah, you kinda
Right, like,
use it for videos and shit.
on some real shit. Like,
It's been
all
a-
of these,
It's been a while. It's been a
all
while.
of these platforms literally spend the budget for him because they know it's gonna sell.
Mhm.
They
Yeah,
put this nigga on all the playlist because they know you're gonna listen to the playlist if he's on it.
Big money. He's a big artist. You gotta treat him like anybody else, like the Prince, the MJs of the world. I mean, they're obviously MJ's fucking MJ, but you got to treat him like a Beyonce type of echelon as far as
He's
like how you
bigger than Beyonce.
no, I'm just saying how you handle him.
He's
Like,
bigger than Beyonce.
some people got. He said, "Hey yo."
I mean, but Beyonce's a girl though, so like, what, like, come on.
How you handle him.
Oh, him.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought you were talking about me.
No, I ain't talking about you.
Okay.
This nigga with
Okay.
the pause police.
Okay.
Shout out to Richie.
Okay.
Shout out to Richie with the
Right?
pause
Like,
police.
you got to think, if this nigga, if one of the biggest executives in the music industry comes out on Joe Budden's platform and says this nigga sells
Uh-huh.
more than the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s, and 2000s combined, that's
Yeah.
every artist. He
Yeah.
sells more than every artist from those decades, bro. Do you think this nigga need to pay anybody to play his records on the radio?
No.
You know why they play certain records on the radio? Because advertisers want to play their commercials when in between those records playing.
The easiest thing to even go like more straight line to that point, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is to say that if you just look at the Spotify numbers and you see when they were doing the bot checks and they called it the Exodus or whatever it was called. I forgot. It had some fucking name online.
Yeah.
Anyway, they would basically just, go through Spotify. And if you didn't see a big drastic drop, like he's dropping millions as far as like monthly listeners and things like that, then he's not botted up. It's real simple to see that. When they did it on Instagram, all you had to do was look at people's accounts that you followed on a natural basis and just be like, damn, niggas lost like a cool million or 500. Like, damn, 500K of that was bots, or if they went from a million to like only a couple 100,000, that's when you really knew.
This is the power of this nigga Drake, bro.
That the bodies were out
Niggas
there.
You ain't hear from in a decade plus has a platform now only to talk about this nigga Drake, right? I'm seeing this nigga Glasses Malone on my timeline.
Shout out.
I'm seeing him. I'm seeing this nigga Glasses Malone do fucking podcasts and shit. But all the clips he's talking that I see him is him talking about Drake.
Nah, he's been talking about Vlad lately.
Nigga, I've not seen a single video. Listen, I don't check for this nigga, right?
No, I'm saying.
So if I see this nigga pop up on my timeline, it's me like generally like, wow, he's on my timeline.
Yeah,
What is he? What is he? So I'll look at the video and then lo and behold, guess who he's talking about? He's talking about the nigga from Canada. Like that's all he has.
Nah, he's been talking.
His career never amounted to anything. So all he's like real talk. If he ever gets his podcast game up,
Malone is not catching strays. He's catching straight bullets.
If he ever gets his podcasting game on the level of like say a Joe Budden's, he's like the West Coast Joe Budden, except Joe had a certified hit. This nigga had nothing. This nigga Glasses Malone is the if you look up shelved in terms of records and albums being dropped, you'll have a picture of this nigga. Mm-hmm. They gave this nigga like $1 million check and then they shelved his ass immediately.
Why?
I'm not gonna say it's any in particular reason. Some people say he's a good artist. I've never heard it personally, but I'm not gonna sit here and
I've heard enough of his music to know him on the musical level.
All I know is that he got shelved in a time when everybody knew was coming out and getting busted. You know what I mean?
Pause.
Like I'm talking Jamaican terms now. I'm gonna use Jamaican terms. So you probably gonna have to pause a lot of my thing, but like when niggas like Big Sean and Stally and Wale and all of these niggas was their careers was taking off. He was supposed to be one of them niggas.
No, he was.
And as the Jamaicans say, he turned into a fucking iron balloon, dog. Yeah. He got shelved immediately.
So all right, look.
Right after the gate, right
I'm gonna give y'all the update on like the thing that I personally seen just recently, just this week, or maybe last week, but he was saying that Vlad was like with a girl or something like that, and he was hooking up with the chick. Dude comes in the crib or whatever like that, and it was like her ex, and they end up squabbling or whatever. He fucks up the guy, and that was basically it. But I think Vlad allegedly, from what Glasses is saying, he wanted to get the gun, get a gun for him or whatever like that. And Glass Face was like, nah, man, it shouldn't do that. You got a better future. I'm paraphrasing. You know what I'm saying? I'm paraphrasing.
DJ Vlad?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Vlad went on his show. Somebody was asked him about Glass Malone. He was like, "That's a fucking absolute cat lie." All of that shit. He was like, "The fuck is Glass is talking about? I fought the guy, and that was that." Like, I even kind of forgave him, low key. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and yes, I have guns now, but why am I going to go to Glasses Malone basically for guns? That's paraphrasing what Vlad said. And I seen that. I was like, okay, all right, just pass it through. It was on the background. I was working on the video.
So like I said, bro, like there's some people. That's how powerful this nigga Drake is. That this nigga Glasses Malone has a whole other career just talking about this nigga, because nobody wants to hear what he has to say otherwise, unless he's bad mouthing Drake.
But
It's like literally the woman, she propped him up just to trash Drake.
I feel you. I'm
It was like, here, Glasses, I'm gonna throw this alley-oop for you to slam dunk this one home. Go ahead and tell me why don't you like Drake?
I feel you, but I really want to get on the more of the topic of where do we think Drake is gonna, like, where do you think this ends up at? Because first I asked this question like probably like 20, 30 podcasts ago or whatever. But
like I said,
now that we have all this new information,
I think he's gonna take it to. I think he's gonna take it all the way to the door, dog, all the way to the gates. That's where he's gonna take it. Pause. Like,
what's the results?
I don't know what the results is, but if the feds feds are coming after radio in a big takedown over Payola, this definitely could be collateral damage.
But what do you think the results is going to be like if you had to just, we play parlays all day? You know what I mean? What do you think may happen?
Like,
all right. I think here's what I think. I think he's gonna lose this case based off the fact that it's more of what I said a little bit earlier.
How much smoke is there going to be before there's an actual fire? Like, how many times is the big corporation going to get away with doing some fuckery? Right? Like, you can mirror this with what's going on with the NBA. How many times are these gambling things going to come up and people are going to end up dying that are supposed to testify and all this type of stuff before niggas is like, oh wait, there's like a serious problem?
Oh no, that's when it'll get serious. A body has to hit the floor, and it has to be like damn near a famous one. Not trying to be morbid about it, but that's just what it is, man. I think with the whole Drake thing, I think they are going to drop it, but I also think in the longer field, like I think Hollywood technically would have to fucking fall first before that, because remember, the music industry, a lot of these record labels are tied in with actual Hollywood films and production houses and you name it. So they have a lot of musical rights. So when you hear songs on there, it's just Universal, we got Universal Pictures and all of that. You know what I mean? So if you can put two and two together, it makes it very easy. So what I'm thinking is these political guys, these judges that probably want to move in political circles, they don't want to necessarily ruffle those sponsorship dollars.
Yeah, but then again, a lot of them are trying to make a name for themselves also.
Yeah, but it all depends how it goes. Because they still need the funding, and that funding comes from some of these production houses too. It's just what they got the influence. This is how you
I'm saying the feds are going after radio right now.
For Payola?
Yeah.
All right. So now if that actually goes down,
that was one of the things. Like I said, Drake settled with the radio. He settled with iHeart, and he settled with Spotify. So if iHeart,
it's not just dropped, he actually settled. Oh well, no, the first part was
he settled with Spotify and iHeart. Okay. They settled with him.
Okay.
They didn't say what they were settling for. All they're saying was they settled with Drake, and both parties were happy with whatever, right? Mm-hmm. So if they settled with Drake, what were they settling? What like, you get what I'm saying? Like, the issue was Drake was saying that they were artificially pumping up the numbers of these songs to make it seem that the song was bigger than it was.
Gotcha.
Right?
Gotcha.
And if they settled on those allegations, you can look at it two ways. It's not advantageous for them to keep fighting this, or they
or true.
or it's true, right? Like, or it's true, but they're just not saying it's true,
Yeah.
right? It's one or two reasons why you settle, right? Like, you just don't want to be in court no more,
Or you
right?
or you just wanna
Even
get,
if you're innocent, niggas will settle because they don't want to be in court.
they don't want to deal with the shit no more.
They don't want to deal with the shit.
Or it's true.
Or
Yeah.
they're gonna be like, all right, cool, we'll settle. You don't talk about it no more.
But
I
I mean,
won't talk about it no more.
But we seen it was true because I mean, when academics are dropping the numbers, you seen Dolce.
All of
No,
TDE's
that's-
artist numbers,
Yeah, no,
all of their artists lost pretty much half of the numbers that they had on there.
This is why I'm saying, like, all you got to do is just follow the numbers, right? So that's why I said earlier, if you watch Drake shit, his shit don't drop too much. You watch another artist,
His don't drop. His don't drop at all.
Even if
He
it
lost
dropped
he lost a couple 100,000
That's in the grand scheme of things.
compared to couple like
In the grand scheme
hundreds
of things,
of millions.
here's what I'm saying. In the grand scheme of things, that means even if he's not heavily botting, it could literally be companies that he pays that, you know, they're throwing this shit just to keep getting paid sometimes without him actually wanting them to do that. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes it's literally like, oh shit, I need to keep this contract. How am I going to do it? Let me just run the play. Let me run the numbers up.
o'clock in the morning. You don't know what the fuck I'm doing 2 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, you can't tell me that. What if I'm doing important business? You know what I'm saying? I lose my clientele because of an outage. I should be credited for that, not because I'm sorry. All I could give you is $25.
And
Pause. They got
Yeah,
the
but
driverless cars.
UPS,
No, all right, so
laid off a
let me-
lot of people too
let me-
because
all right, so let me-
Amazon took away their contract.
Let me tell you something. So it's gonna be it is on the rise, but it's gonna be a little while before it steps in.
That's why, hey,
It's gonna be
we don't
faster
have
than
to
you
we don't
think.
have to mention no names. That's why I was like, yo, you either better get your foot in the door
Mhm.
or you're gonna get left behind, bro. Like
Got to get up with tech.
you gotta get up,
Yeah.
gotta get up with the markets that are coming, bro. Like pause, like you can't sit here and fight it. Oh, I don't like AI, so
Yeah.
like
that's a fact.
bro,
You got to use AI. at
you
this
don't
point.
understand, like, bro, you don't understand how crazy this is, my nigga. When you offer a nigga a job,
Mhm.
making more money than they've ever seen in their life, bro. Right? Talking about, oh, I don't like AI. Like, what are you talking about? It's gonna be here whether you like it or not.
2-1.
Yeah, the only thing, if there's anything that we should try to, like, as people try to do, is push legislation on it. Just say, hey, no major corporations, if you're fucking, making billions of dollars, multi-millions, say you can
20% of your workforce
as
be
AI.
done as AI. Like,
mean,
you have to have
listen,
people.
I'm
Like,
not gonna lie to you. So
it's because listen,
That
because if we don't have cap, like, let's be real. If
Yeah.
we don't have caps, right? If we don't have caps, we're essentially gonna move to a place where everyone's gonna be laid off because they have medical AI. They have AI. They have AI for every industry that you can think of.
yeah,
Every industry that you can think of, they have AI, from teaching to medicine to law
to sports.
to sports,
exactly.
right? Like to everything. So if we're talking about nobody's gonna have a job, that means everyone's gonna be on welfare. So that's the only way we're gonna stop it, because there's gonna be a point where, my nigga, umpires, they're gonna they're gonna get phased out. You get what I'm saying? Like referees are gonna get phased out,
They ain't gonna need referees because the shit gonna be digital now.
right? Like
exactly. So really
like-
think about that.
I'm talking about everything you can think of, bro. Like these robots are gonna be able to perform surgeries way better than a human ever could.
Remember you talking about the AI having a baby?
They have a robot coming out that can born a baby for these hoes because they don't want to have again the destruction of society, my nigga.
The Jetson.
Like I said, is that just put a cap on it, put 20. Yo, my nigga Paul. He was pressing all of them.
Yeah, my skin just seemed to get blacker and dark. And then more dark.
Anybody that ever told you differently.
He was rapping.
Looking for,
Well, these are sounds, but I can tell you which one.
I'm looking
Which
for
one?
fighting for-
It's right there.
I'm fighting for my
Comcast, man. Look, I could. What day was it the other day? Listen, I was on the phone literally for 7 hours throughout the day, literally just talking to customer service about fuckery
I don't talk facts.
and getting refunds and getting shit sorted out. Like, yo, like a lot of times, and this is another thing, right?
I spit so much facts.
I gotta stop dealing with businesses that want to charge me tariffs. I'm only gonna deal with businesses from now on that pay the tariffs themselves.
whoop de doo.
I agree.
I'm not fucking with y'all niggas no more. Y'all making way too much money off of me anyway. So don't tell me you're gonna charge me more to pay for tariffs so you can give your shareholders dividends and shit. Like, nah, I'm not doing it.
Some of these companies are making like American versions of these companies so they can get off the tariffs. Like I think DJI kind of like somebody peeped it and
Nigga, I haven't been able.
You bypass for a second. You're playing like just a regular mode.
And then these games, no. Here's the worst part, right? Not only do you have to be connected to play these games, you can only play these games once. A lot of times, like it's not like, oh, I got disconnected. Let me restart. No, you have objectives to do, right? And you have to. Me the most expensive is or whatever the case may be, but like they have for a lot of shit. You know what I mean?
Their real life. Or,
Yeah, like
remember when Corey Holcomb was talking about his baby? My daughter gonna be a hoe.
That's what I'm saying. Like, this is why I'm talking. That's still interesting too. You know what I mean? No, that's a lot of pressure. Got to give Chappelle his fucking credit because he's did acting and also doing stand up comedy, movies and TV shows and series and shit like that. So it's really, you know what I'm saying? He came up on like popping up on the show and they tried to do like a whole spinoff that didn't end up working.
who Dave Chappelle?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's been around, bro. Cause remember he was in Robin Hood
Man,
Men in Tights.
You know that shit was funny.
Most hilarious, he has it. Most hilarious. One of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life. Chappelle.
And then he was in Blue Streak, which was funny as hell too. Blue Streak was funny as hell. I got to give him that.
Yeah,
That shit was bad funny. Like, I'm wondering, like, I think what Martin Lawrence had like a some type of stroke or something like that.
no, he went crazy. That's
He
when
had he did have a stroke though. He had he had a stroke recently, but he was on like a bunch of meds and like he had an episode.
Oh, okay.
Like he overheated essentially.
Damn. Okay, so that's why I'm like, yeah, it ain't the same energetic Martin to me.
He had a stroke. Like he had a stroke
He probably
during the
is,
last, not during the filming of the movie, but he had the stroke while they were not while, but
before, like it probably
before this movie started, he had the stroke
yeah,
and he filmed it.
yeah, because it wasn't like, you know what I'm saying, you kind of see it was like it wasn't full speed Martin from like back in the day, you know what I'm saying? Even though obviously when you age up, obviously you slow down a little bit, but sometimes you can muster a couple, you know what I mean? Like a nigga might just drink some coffee or whatever and just, all right, I got a couple little spurts of some shit happening, but yeah, it just felt like that. You know what I mean? It's almost like Martin with a limiter on, you know what I mean? Like you got a governor on the car type shit. Yeah, you can only go a certain amount of miles. He couldn't really kick off like how he usually does. He's still funny, but
Face Martin.
yeah, it just the expressions and all that. Like that's why I'm like, damn, it ain't the same. So what else has been happening, man? You guys seen the any clips of the No Limit versus Cash Money type shit?
Nah. There's been a lot. I've seen that there's been a lot of talk around that
Versus,
mm-hmm. But I don't know exactly what's gonna happen. I seen there was you just passed this one on me. I seen there was something with like one of you passed this one to me?
Nah, I had the small one.
You passed that? Yeah, you just rolled this is it. That like one of the other Braxton sisters was like wiping baby's forehead, wiping the sweat off his forehead. And like the girls were talking like, I don't care how close me and my brother-in-law is. I'm not wiping his forehead. I'm not wiping the sweat off his forehead with a towel.
$50 grand.
Birdman hand rub. Nah, but the thing about verses though, like I gotta say, it looked like it was a good show from just a small little smidges of highlight clips or whatever was on. But I also say this, like, did you even hear anything about it before it popped off?
What? No, I mean, the whole versus thing has fell off. They sold at a good time. Like it was only like, let's be real, bro. Niggas was struggling for shit to do during the pandemic. Anything that gave you 15 to 20 minutes, 30 minutes of like can grab your attention, it became popular. That's why podcasts became popular.
Nah, some people like that long format shit too, because that's when that shit went like, hey, nah, if you could just talk for a few hours.
No, I get it. I get what you're saying. But the whole concept of that became it boomed because of the pandemic.
Oh yeah.
Niggas didn't have shit to do. Most people never had time to sit down and listen to something for 2 hours. Like, let's just be realistic about it.
No commercial breaks. It's a straight up 2 hour, 3 hour show sometimes. Like when you think about it, it's really kind of impressive. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that became a whole industry after the pandemic. Also, what kind of sparked off some of these relationships was that what was it? What's that shit that fucking I think Whack 100 be on? Clubhouse.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Same thing.
that shit popped off then. That shit niggas thought that was about to be the full future, but you know, nigga, just like
it's still going though.
But just like any other app, they pick up on and put it somewhere else. I think Twitter has Spaces or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Or X.
They made a list of layoffs. UPS 40,000, 48,000.
Yep. See,
Amazon 30,000. Intel 24. Nestle 16.
That's a lot of people.
Accenture 11,000.
Oh,
Ford
these are
11,000.
cities. These are small cities.
Novo Disk 9,000. Microsoft 7. PwC 5,000. Salesforce 4, Paramount 2, Target 8, Kroger 1, Applied Materials 14, Meta 600.
Mm.
Everybody going.
That's what I'm saying. But like the AI is being done in Amazon. UPS laid off their people, lost the Amazon contracts that they had. The one where you'll see UPS drivers drop off their shit. So now it's on Amazon to.
That's why the package coming.
Exactly.
That's why. All right. It's more to that. Yeah. But yeah.
It's deeper than rap. It's deeper than rap, dog. You know what I'm saying? But like, this is why these things ended up going on. You know what I mean? This is why I say with the whole AI thing, you need to have a limit on things. Everything kind of needs to be somewhat regulated just so it doesn't become that, because after a while, yeah, everybody gonna be on welfare. It's gonna have to be like a couple grand a month, and then but then what ends up happening is not so much a democracy anymore. You're really just
Socialism.
Socialism and
Full-fledged socialism.
Yeah. So that's what you definitely don't want that. You definitely want some discrepancies in different classes going on, because that's what democracy is. It ends up, changing things, but leaves it ultimately evens out. But in the whole socialism thing is everybody's getting paid the same amount, and that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because there's going to be no jobs,
which is crazy.
Yeah.
It's motherfucking crazy, fam. Y'all don't want that. Y'all think y'all want that. The people that want it the most is always the broke people. Like the people that want all of these social services and stuff like that is always the broke people. Like people who actually work to pay into that don't have time to fucking protest. You get what I'm saying? Like you got to think about it. Who has time to protest that at 11:15 on a Tuesday? Niggas that don't have a job. I've seen him do it. I'm just being honest here, people. Like you want people that work and pay into the government to literally finance your life. And it's not fair for everybody. It's not fair for the rest of the people.
Mhm.
You want people, you like I seen some places, I don't know if it's Arizona or what, that has like universal daycare, childcare. And it's like, who's gonna pay for that? Like, you want people to pay so that other people can have some place to watch their kids? Like, you want people with no kids to pay for people to watch their kids? Like, bro, you can imagine, like, yo, like, think about this, right?
Mhm.
You could get disability in this country. I'm talking about thousands of dollars a month, right? If you're broke and you don't even have to be disabled, right? You can make up some bullshit, bro. I've had 3 spinal surgeries. I've had 4. I can't sit down for too long. I can't stand up for too long. I can't lay down for too long, right? I can't sleep. Y'all know what's been going on, right?
Y'all know what the fuck going on.
All right, bro. We make too much money to get disability.
That's crazy.
You like, even for me to get a fucking disabled sticker to put on a car so I could park close to places. That's what I mean, bro. And it's like, bro, groceries are expensive, right? Like, cable is expensive, lights expensive, phone, television, all of this stuff is expensive, but we pay for it.
Can't get a motherfucking discount.
And we don't get no discount. So you telling me you paying $100 for a 3-bedroom apartment? You getting $5K a month and grow? Like, what are we doing here? How come the people that do good don't get anything? Like, good job paying your tax. Like, good job, like, contributing to the welfare of this country. Here's some money,
Say the good die young.
right?
We only get money when the government decide.
Yeah, like, we don't get nothing, dog. We pay tax. Like, we're the one financing your fucking WIC check. You get what I mean? And it's like, we don't get nothing for that. And we supposed to watch y'all go on vacations and you on Section 8 and you doing all of this and you getting BBLs. Like, yeah, man, fuck out of here, dog. And y'all don't want to work. Y'all don't want to keep a part-time job to keep your benefits. Like, and then these dumbasses like, oh, have some humanity and empathy for these people. It's like, y'all don't have none for us that's paying for this shit. Like,
Crazy.
Facts.
I'm just like, come on, dog. Like,
I don't talk facts.
right? Like,
I don't talk facts.
and yeah, I'm not saying people don't need help sometimes. Everybody needs help sometimes. Shit, when I was younger, I needed help. Right? I had one of those subsidized Obamacare things, but I only had it for like a year. Right? And it's like, you know how much me and my wife got to pay for fucking if we don't get it through a job. You know how much we'd pay for just 2 people, bro? That shit, it's like damn near $1,800. Like, that shit don't make no sense.
Yeah, healthcare.
Yeah. And it's like, I
damn near.
I want that shit. I want it back to what it used to be. But oh, you don't care about anybody else. Y'all don't care about me either. So if you don't care about me, not caring about me, that's considered good. But me caring about me is considered bad. You get what I'm saying? Like, you could not care about me. That's all right. But me caring about myself, you're a bad person.
I don't talk facts. There's so much facts that people
That shit don't really make no sense to me, dog.
I spit so much facts that people don't like it.
and I'm black, and I came up poor, just like a lot of black people I know. Like, the fuck? Listen, I'll tell you this, not for nothing. When my mom had food stamps, she hated that shit. When my mom had to get on food stamps when I was super young, she hated that shit. She felt like embarrassed pulling out the paper food stamps. You get what I mean? Like that wasn't something a lot of people was proud of. She got off of that shit as soon as possible. But it's just like
in Romania. We eating duck in Romania.
y'all talking about y'all buying purses and y'all going on trips and doing all of this stuff and blah blah blah. Like y'all don't have no shame. Y'all have no kind of shame and brought up, Sea Dog. Like it's bad.
Facts, Kellerman.
And I was talking with my wife earlier today, right? Like, what if what we're thinking, right? Right? What if what we're thinking is racist or a certain culture? Like, say for instance, like how the perception of what black people are, right? The think of what black people are, right? The ghetto talking, the this, the that, all of that shit, right? What if it's not really black culture? Right? Just stay with me real quick. What if it's broke? What if it's poor culture?
Hold up.
Right? Because like if you sit down, like if you just step back and you take a look at specifically the people that are complaining about the stuff getting cut off, right? The EBT and the SNAP and all of that stuff getting cut off. They're white, they're black, they're Spanish, right? All the really super ghetto broke ones. They all act the same. They all have the same mannerisms. They all talk. They all have bad grammar. They all have bad English. They're all there's overwhelmingly puts like people that for money. You get what I'm saying? They act exactly the same. Even if it's there, you get like black people that's had money, right? Like some people might say, oh, it's because they're closer to whiteness. Is it? Or is it because they're closer to money?
I don't talk facts. But facts. I spit so much facts that people don't like it. People.
You get like, is that? Am I tripping? Like, what do y'all think about that?
Nah,
Because I was thinking about this. Literally, I was thinking about this yesterday, last night, on the way to Dairy Queen.
Keep looking at ice cream like that, Trey. I'm gonna put you on the corner.
It's like
I'll play about
you
that.
get what I'm saying, because like it's only because the sheer number of black people that are considered poor, right?
Mhm.
You can say that, oh, that's how black people act, right? But poor white people act exactly the same, right? But there's not the image of so many poor white people in here in America acting like that, but there's a ton of images of poor black people acting that way. And you could, oh, yeah, that's how black people act. All black people act this way. What if it's just all poor people act this way? But you're only showing black people as the poor people.
Yeah. I mean, I think there's always been a
Yeah.
I think there's always been a stagnant in the culture, you know what I'm saying? They always try to find a way to put a loophole in everything, you know what I'm saying? So I kind of agree. I mean, maybe that was a facade to like hold everybody back, kind of like how they try to divide black people. You get what I'm saying?
Because if you watch foreign movies,
Uh,
right, and you see the ghettos of the foreign movies, the ghettos in the foreign movies, there's not really black folks, right? Like to the language, right? Because you know what I'm saying they act the same, right? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like here, we equate poor with black.
Because that's the way that's the way it was. It was.
It's shown.
It's pushed on us. It was pushed on everybody. It's pushed on.
Well-
it's pushed on. It's pushed in movies. It's pushed in cartoons. It's pushed. That's the way it's pushed. So anything that's pushed over excessively, excessively, you get what I'm saying? People are going to start to believe it. It's kind of like it's like
Well-
a mind. It's like a mind thing. You know what I'm
well,
saying?
I'll say
back in
this
the
too.
days.
Mhm.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, just to add on to what you're saying, it's that plus the fact that we're one of the only few peoples that's been enslaved and stayed at the same country. You know what I mean? It doesn't. It's still gonna be in the land. You know what I mean? So when you add that plus everything that you just were saying, this is the results that you're going to get, because you're going to equate black to poor because blacks were slaves in this exact country. It wasn't, oh, they were former slaves over way the fuck over there, but we never really seen all of that. These guys are great over here. You know what I'm saying? Like if we would all went to Mexico or something, just anywhere else, it would have probably played out different. It would have probably been rough a little bit in the start, but you know, we would have got the lay of the land, and it would have ended up working out fine. You get what I'm saying? So that's the one thing that we didn't necessarily do. We stayed.
I'll
here.
tell you this from my experiences and from what I've observed, poor people are the same all over the world.
Oh yeah, nah.
Whether they black or whether they're white, Hispanic, they're Asian. If you ever watch Japanese shows on Netflix or Korean shows on Netflix, the poor gang niggas, the poor gang banging niggas and all of that stuff, the niggas that are in gangs and do all the illegal activities, they all speak in slang. They all, you know, their fashion is pretty much the same. You know what I mean? Not even like on some hip hop shit, just like the fashion of poor people. They're going to make something happen. You get what I'm saying? Like the fashion is the same. The language is the same. The attitudes are the same.
Yeah.
How they carry themselves are the same. How they respond to situations are the same. So that's why I don't feel like the culture that people keep trying to push as, oh, black culture. I don't think it's black culture, bro. I think it's poor culture a lot of times. And I literally just came to that conclusion last night. I was just like, man, I was just thinking about it because I can't remember what I was watching, but it wasn't about black people being poor. It was about some set of people being poor. And I'm like, man, that's just how like niggas act. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm like, dog, what if like that ain't like black culture? That's just poor culture. It's a weird concept, dog.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, what's like when you see them niggas that's rich trying to talk to people, talking about, oh, you gotta break the poor mentality, right?
Mhm.
It's the same thing. At least that's what I think. I don't think we're too much different. Like I think I heard somebody say we're closer to being less different than we are more alike. If that makes sense. It doesn't sound like it makes sense. But we're closer to being less different. We're less different. We're closer to less different than being more alike. We're less different than we think than being more alike than we think.
I got it.
Or another note, basketball started. We missed
Parlays are growing. You know what I'm saying?
big investigation